Going on, my Cartelians? Cartel from Hell back again. This time we're going to have a really quick review of this Sideshow Collectibles Black Widow premium format exclusive statue. This is the comic book version, and for the exclusive there is only 500 made. That's a pretty low edition size for an exclusive on a really, popular character, Black Widow. I mean, everybody knows who Black Widow is, you know what I mean? So, for it to only be 500, that's actually not a very bad edition size. And surprisingly, this piece is actually really easy to pick up at the moment, and I would definitely suggest you guys grabbing it. Whether you like the white version or the black version, they're pretty much exactly the same except for the color. And I definitely think it's a really great statue. One really good thing about it is that it's extremely easy to display. You know, it's not very tall, it's not very wide, and you can pretty much fit it anywhere. You fit it in any Besta, you fit it in any Detolf, and I'm gonna have to take it back on the Detolf though, you guys. I'm not really sure how tall each section in the Detolf is, but I know that it'll fit in there width-wise, no problem. Yeah, it's a really great statue, and I definitely love the mixed media on this one. You know, I really enjoy fully sculpted pieces, but when mixed media is done right, there's really nothing you could take away from the level of quality that mixed media brings to a sculpt. And you know, this mixed media is definitely done very, very nice, extremely nice. The stitches in it on the mixed media are done to perfection, and they're very small stitches. They're not overly huge and blown out. You know, they look like they've actually been shrunken down. And this zipper is done the same as the stitches. You know, it's very small. It's not some massive zipper. You know, it looks like it's almost scale to the piece. I mean, they could have taken it a little bit smaller, but it's a pretty small zipper, so I mean, how small can you get it, right? Yeah, very beautiful statue. I definitely love how her hair is blowing in the wind and the sculpt of the hair. One thing I do wish that the hair had a little more of, I wish the hair had, you know, a little more of her strands of her hair sculpted in there, just to give it a little bit more detail. You know, this is not that elaborate of a statue. There's not too much going on with it, so I think just a little more sculpting in the hair would have been a nice little added touch, and I definitely think this piece could have benefited from that. But to tell you the truth, there's really nothing bad I can say about this piece, except for something that really isn't too much of a big deal anyways, and that is the exclusive on this statue comes with a switch out knife, and it's a plastic knife. It's not sculpted or anything like that. It's just, you know, a really dull, boring plastic knife, and I'm just really not impressed by it. I know that a lot of other collectors weren't impressed by it either, and I definitely agree with them on that point. Her regular hand, which I display her with, it's just a, you know, little Beretta or like a 9mm with a silencer on it, and it's very nice for the regular. It's just that they really should have came up with something else other than that little knife for the exclusive. It was just, you know, not very thought out, and you know, they kind of dropped the ball on that one when it comes to the exclusive. So if you guys see the regular for this statue, don't, you know, worry about picking up just the regular. It's really not a needed exclusive on this statue. Don't feel bad if you can just pick up the regular at a really good price. But at the same time, if you could pick up the exclusive at the same price as the regular, grab the exclusive. That's pretty much my motto. That's what I live by when it comes to collecting statues. I always strive to get the exclusive, especially if it's for the same price. But if not, for this one, it's not a deal breaker. Really not a big deal. especially if you plan on keeping the statue. You know, sometimes getting an exclusive statue only matters if you do plan on reselling it later on, just to retain some of the value and you know, recouping some of your investment, your initial investment into the statue, if you ever need to sell it. So I really love how her eyebrows are sculpted in, and you can see the individual strands of hair in her eyebrows, which is kind of funny because they've taken that time to put in that detail on her eyebrows, but then not on her hair. So I thought that was kind of weird, but the eyebrows are nice. And she has really beautiful eyes, very big eyes, really nice and green. No googly eyes or anything like that. I'm not sure about any other pieces, but this one doesn't have any googly eyes. That's definitely one thing I think about when I get statues. As soon as I get it in, especially when it's a female sculpt, I always check out the eyes first. And if it does have googly eyes, try to get a replacement as soon as possible, as quick as you can. And all of her eyelashes are painted in there as well, on the top of her eyelid and on the bottom of her eyelid, with some really nice thick eyeliner. She's got some really nice makeup going on, and the face sculpt is beautiful, and the way that they have sculpted her lips is very nice. They've put in a lot of gloss on her lips, on her lipstick as well, and they've fully sculpted in all of her teeth. Well, not all of her teeth, but just pretty much like the silhouette of her teeth, the line of her teeth. And you can see a little bit of the tip of her tongue showing. Nothing crazy. And they also have sculpted in her ear. You're not going to see it on her right side because her hair is covering it. But on her left side, you do get one ear sculpted in there because, you know, the wind is blowing her hair out of the way. She has a very strong jawline. Very nice neckline. And yeah, you know, the bodysuit is done very well. And it's just, you know, hugging her in all the right places and creasing up in all the right places. And there's no saggy crotch. There's no saggy butt. So it's a very, you know, it's pretty hard to do for this type of mixed media. And the way that they were able to execute it is very nice. She has this really massive Russian sniper rifle. Thing is huge. I mean, it's like half the size of her. Really cool looking sniper rifle. I definitely love that they've chosen to give her such a big gun. And the sculpt on the sniper rifle is done to the T. It's done very nice. Has a really massive scope on it too. And then on the top of it, it has these a bipod that is collapsed. Really cool looking sniper rifle. I definitely love that part of the statue. It's done very nice. I really love her belt, the way that they have put her Black Widow symbol right here on this part of her belt. And the gold matches the gold on her gauntlets pretty good. It's not, you know, an exact match of gold, but it is pretty close. It's not something you're really going to notice too much. Her gauntlets are fully sculpted. And they've sculpted her hands in there really nice. But yeah, it's funny how many statues are out there where, you know, the regular switch out is actually better than the exclusive switch out. I really wish that Sideshow would step up their game with their exclusive switch outs. Some of them are must-haves, like on the Lobo and you know, the Red Sonja premium format. You know, there is a couple that are definitely must-haves, but you know, it just really sucks when they don't try that hard for the exclusives. Especially when, you know, 500 people are going to have that piece. But I do really love her pose. It's very nice. And her base is really nice as well. The way that they've captured the snow, they've made it to where it's like a blue hue underneath the snow and then white on top. But it gives it a very lifelike representation of snow. It does look like, it looks like real snow. And I go snowboarding a lot, so you know I know what snow looks like. But yeah, done a very good job on it. And the back of the base is actually my favorite part of the base because you're getting more sculpt in it, and it's a part of the base you're not really going to see too much of. But I do like this part of the base the most, just because it's, you know, there's more sculpt going on. Very jagged rock. Really nice. So yeah, this review isn't going to be too long on this one, you guys, because you know it's pretty much a very simple statue. There's not too much going on with it, you know, other than, you know, the boots are done really nice and they have a lot of you know, splatter from the snow. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, you guys. Go ahead and be on the lookout for the 4K close-ups of this statue, just so you guys can see all the intricate details, see how nicely done the mixed media is done, and all the detail on the gun and her face. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I really appreciate you guys watching, taking the time out of your day, and checking out my videos. So until the next one, catch me if you can. Cartel out. Thanks for watching.